Firstly, what is web content? There are two types of content. They are print and web content based on the channels where they are published and the medium of propagation. Print content appears in medium like physical newspapers, magazines, pamphlets, flyers and brochures. Web content appears in mediums like websites, blogs, articles, and press releases, etc. that are published online over the World Wide Web. What is exciting web content? Every day you come across a wide variety of web content, starting from the blogs you read to the news portal which you browse. There are a variety of writing styles that you come across. Only some of them are interesting, engaging, and qualifies for sharing to your friends' circle. Such content could be termed as exciting web content. Steps in creating exciting web content. There are 7 steps to creating exciting web content. The steps in the sequential order are: 1. Online research for the relevant content. 2. Shortlisting the qualified sites for further writing. 3. Writing a rough draft. 4. Polishing the content with appropriate wordings and interesting sentences. 5. Subdividing the content into paragraphs with apt headings. 6. Checking the draft for plagiarism. 7. Citing the reference materials in formats like a bit URL. 1. Online research for relevant content. The first step in creating any content is thorough reading and analysis of all the relevant material available online. For accomplishing this step, you need to select the relevant and exact search queries or key phrases that would generate the best search engine results for your reading and analysis. Once you have keyed in the search queries, lots of results appear in the search engine results page. 2. Shortlisting the qualified sites for further reading. After you have had the initial lookup and browsing of the first few results for your search queries, you would have already qualified 2 or 3 as the best sources of information for your content creation. Shortlisting is the process of choosing the best sources and eliminating the unwanted resources so that you can provide the best and resourceful content to your target audience. 3. Writing a rough draft. Always try to make a start of your content with the ideas that flow in your head and the facts that you research from the sources. Later you can edit them and construct your ideas and wordings into genuine draft. It is advisable to begin your article with the initial flow of idea. This rough draft should contain the base for all your thought flow and all messages that you need to convey to the reader. 4. Polishing the content with appropriate wordings and interesting sentences. Once you have the rough draft ready, you need to analyze and scan the copy for editing and deletion of unwanted excess wordings. Next, you need to consider adding the most appropriate wordings and construct the sentences in an orderly manner to convey and carry your message in the best possible flow to your audience. You may delete unwanted stuff and add more interesting details that would engage and attract the reader to read through the entire article with the same interest that they have had when they started reading your article till they reach the end of it. 5. Subdividing the content into paragraphs with apt headings. It is always healthy to subdivide the article into meaningful heading and paragraphs than having it as a continuous article with no subheadings. You should know how to split the article and offer appropriate subheading to article to make it more engaging and interesting. Apt subheaders and titles can make the content more attractive and interesting. 6. Checking the draft for plagiarism. Even though you may write content of your own and share your own ideas, there may be some duplication if there is already similar content with the same wordings available online in some sources. So you may need to check your content for plagiarism before publishing it online. There are plagiarism checkers available online to do this task for you. After checking the content, if you find any repetitive content, you may have to edit them. 7. Citing reference materials in formats like a bit URL. Once you are ready to publish your content online, you need to cite the reference materials from which you took the facts and phrases for your content if necessary. You may refer these sources as URL uniform resource locators or web page addresses. This will ensure that you have provided the Required credit to the source material. By following the above steps and providing engaging and interesting content relevant to your topic, you have all the possibilities that your content is exciting. Exciting content is more often shared and spread by users.